Okie dokie. Last day of 2024. And something that I think we really need to talk about is what we consider our philosophy of pruning, and that includes removal too, and what that means for any time that you invite Adam's Apple on site. What are we looking for? Why are we going to make certain recommendations? And we really are a more conservative company, meaning that if the options are more aggressive to prune or remove, or more conservative to try to leave what we can, we're going to always lean towards the more conservative approach of take only what's necessary. And what we're really looking for on site is the 4Ds of pruning, which is it dead? Is it diseased? Is it damaged? Or the one that allows us a little bit of subjectivity is it dysfunctional? That means, is it lower than you like? Is it hitting your head when you're mowing the lawn? Is it scratching the roof? Is it just kind of unsightly? It might be blocking your view from a beautiful lake in your backyard. So that's the one where we have some discretion. We work with owners to say, well, is it going to be harmful to the tree, or can we get away with pruning that or potentially removing it? We always lean towards, do we need to take it? And if so, why? And if it falls into those four categories, we're going to look at removing it for you, or at least providing some alternative. Sometimes it might make sense to provide a cabling service, or maybe a halfway reduction where it doesn't fully need to be removed, but we take some weight off of it. So always looking at those different alternatives and providing different solutions to owners. Something that happened on an estimate today was we were called out to look at roof clearance. There's a rodent problem, but as I am walking the property, I noticed a tree in the back has dead branches, very, very little foliage for the type of tree it is, and a lot of areas where the bark was popping off. So unfortunately, I had to deliver bad news that one of their trees is diseased and dying and is probably going to fail within the next few years. So recommend at least considering a removal on that. So we're always trying to look at the trees from a perspective of, is there any risk in these trees since we have to live under them? If something fails, if it falls, what kind of risk are we taking by leaving that, and presenting that to the owner of the house, and ultimately letting them decide how much risk they're willing to take. So to summarize a long version, we're looking for potential risks when we are providing services, and we're trying to present that to the owner. You know, obviously budget is always a concern, but there's just some owners that may say, you know, we're okay with taking a bit more risk with this tree. We want to keep it as long as we can. Let's preserve what we can. Totally understood. We'll do what we can for you.